You know what is the meaning of a composite toe? Composite unit, what is the meaning of it? A composite unit, what is the meaning of a composite unit?
Both the vessels are attached together and they will be acting as a single vessel.
What light will it show?
Power light of a normal power driven vessel.
Okay, what's the board? What light will be shown on this vessel? What light will be shown by the toe? Keep on telling me, I'll keep on putting it down. Vinod, continue. Towing vessel length is 120 meters, the length of tow rope 80 meters, and the vessel being towed 100 meters.
The power driven vessel will show two masthead lights and side light. And one more masthead light, sir, on power driven vessel, because this is more than 50 meters. Then stern light and towing light above the stern light.
Stern light. What about the
Towing lights, sir, above stern light, yellow light.
what is the arc of visibility of towing light?
Sir, it's 165, sir, same like a stern light.
165, 135.
135, sir. 135.
135.
135.
Okay. Well, what will the tow show?
Side lights.
So it will show the side light and the stern light.
Okay. Tow length 130 meters. Now tell me. Vinod, continue.
Now as tow is more than 200 meter, so it will be three masthead lights.
All these are masthead lights.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All these are masthead lights, sir.
In the orals, a lot of people they mistake it as a all-round light. They are not all-round. They are masthead light. What are daytime signals for this vessel? Daytime signal.
It will show the diamond, sir, on both.
Okay, so that's it. Bibu.
Yes, sir.
Action. Red, red, green on your port side. 3 miles out.
So it's a NUC vessel seen from starboard side, and as per rule number 18, I will be the giveaway vessel, and in this situation, I'll alter course to port and pass turnover.
Bearing. You're staying, you're heading. 320. Start timing. 3.6320. After 10 minutes, 325, 3.3. And third one, 3 miles, 330. After 10 minutes.
So it's a case of I'm overtaking a vessel.
Overtaking. Seeing the
Sir,
green light.
the bearing is closing, sir.
Bearing is closing. Alter goes to port.
Alter
sorry,
goes to the port, sir.
Yes, Bibu. Can you answer now? Satish, can you answer?
Sir, bearing is still closing and
Oh,
range
yeah,
is
actually.
reduced. Sir, I will alter my two short blast, alter my course to port and pass turn of the NUC vessel.
If the bearing is changing, why are you taking an action if the bearing is changing?
Sir, bearing
there
is
is
changing. Bearing is changing, but range is very less, and the vessel ahead is not under command, so she cannot take action in case of any close quarter. So I will prefer to take early action so that we can keep clear well in time.
Sir, as per rule number 7D, part 2 also saying na, if such risk may sometime exist, even if there is an appreciable bearing change is evident when approaching a vessel at a close range. So we can take action according to that, no, sir.
Yeah, you can take it. You see a vessel showing 2 black balls. You see a vessel showing 2 black balls right ahead of you. 3 miles. Parth, what kind of vessel is this? What do you know?
So this is a vessel not under command.
Go
So
ahead.
I need to take series of bearing first of all to determine if risk of collision exists, because she is heading in a different way. There might be a possibility that she might be making way. So unless until I determine if there is a risk of collision, then I'll, as per rule 18, I'll give one shot blast, alter course to starboard and pass.
But do we need to quote rule every time we take the action? Is it possible? Is it necessary, or if the surveyor asking then only?
You give a full answer. What do you want to do exactly? He may ask you, he may not ask you. Right. Kishore, you see a vessel right ahead of you, 2 red lights and 1 green and red light, right ahead. Your action.
Yes, sir, it is an NUC vessel seen from end on. I'll give one shot blast, alter course to starboard and keep clear of.
What will she do?
She will keep her course, maintain her course and speed.
Is she making way or not making way?
She is making way. I can see the side lights.
Okay,
Sir, in
next
that
one.
case, we cannot tell that she can maintain a course and speed, no, sir, because she's NUC. Can we tell that she has to maintain a course and speed?
Yes.
But how is possible, sir? She's NUC, no?
Steering failure, maybe steering failure.
Yeah.
So she cannot alter.
NUC could be anything. You have to say you have to keep clear, alter course to starboard, or port also is okay. Whichever way you would like.
Okay.
Mukul. Difference between a fishing vessel and a trawler.
So fishing vessel, they are dredging the nets, and we have to keep well clear of their nets. And for trawler, with less distance, we can pass from their astern.
What is the? Tell me the definition of fishing vessel and a trawler. What you have said is not a definition. I would like to know the definition.
Uh,
Sir, can I tell?
Go ahead.
Fishing vessel are the vessels which are fishing with nets, lines, and trawl, which restricts maneuverability, but does not include vessels which are fishing with nets, line, and trawl, which does not include maneuverability, which does not hamper their ability. Whereas trawlers are dragging net through waters. So, in case of fishing vessel, it is advisable to go more than 150 meters. If they are passing round astern, we can go more than 150 meters as they are dragging net through waters at their astern. Whereas with trawlers, we can take around 10 to 15 meters also. Is it okay? We can pass their astern.
Look at the board. Fishing vessel. Lines, nets, and trawl. On the normally the nets are going to be on the surface. It could extend up to 150 meters round the stern. A trawler. Normally it has got wires. You can see the wires lying extending behind. There is a trap down below. And they trap the fish. These wires are more or less straight down. Maximum they'll go is about 10 meters from the ship. Maximum. Not dangerous with surface navigation. You can pass close by. Here you will entangle the nets. They trap the fish and they drag through the seabed. Here it is dragging through the water.
Sir, in both the cases, like if we see these things on our starboard side, so on our port, so it's our responsibility to two short blast alter course to port for the fishing vessel more than 150 meters, and for trawler more than 10 to 20 meters. Pass well clear of them.
That's correct. This is daytime sail, fishing vessel. Two cones apex together. This is fishing vessel and trawler both. You one more cone, apex upwards. Is
Sir,
the
can you
fishing
please
vessel
adjust
not
the
at all?
camera? Can we adjust the camera, so please?
Sir, this is the second cone that you made. Is it pointing? This should be pointing towards in the direction of the cones, this gear, sir, not upwards.
Upward in the direction of gear. That is what they said. If it is if the net is forward, then it will be over here. Left is aft, it will be like this. This is a fishing vessel. Fishing vessel, whether stopped, anchor, or moving. In all the cases, fishing is show like this. A trawler will not show the second triangle. Second triangle is only for fishing vessel, not a trawler. And a trawler, same thing, stopped or making wind. It will stop, it will making way at anchor. Same thing else. Night time. If the second white light is lined with this, then it is showing the nets, direction of nets. If it is below, it is a sunlight. If it is lined, direction of net, and if it is well above, more than 50 meters.
So could you repeat this?
If it is in the same horizontal line, nets. If it is below, sunlight. Fishing vessel seen from stern. If it is above, greater than 150 meters. And this and this.
Sir, greater than 50 meters होगा ना 150 तो नहीं होगा ना above है sir. हाँ.
Greater than 50 meters.
Gear extending more than 150 meters.
Correct.
Hmm.
And if you have this sunlight.
So this fishing vessel will not show masted light, na, say greater than 50 meters. Only trawler vessel used to show, na, sir.
Normally, a fishing vessel is always less than 50 meters in length. But nowadays, along the US and Canadian coast, you can see fishing vessels more than 50 meters also.
Okay.
But not stated anywhere. In the rules, it is not stated. So we will not talk, in the rules, we don't talk about more than 50 meters in length. We talk only white light showing gear extending or a white light if it is sunlight as well. If it is coming in line, It means gear extending. No, this is not the seen from stern. Fine on your port bow. Ajay. Vessel is fine on your port bow. Red or white or red. And a white light, one more white light.
Sir, this is a fishing vessel. Other than a fishing vessel, other than a trawler, and with the gear extending more than 150 meter, making way seen from astern.
And the nets are on starboard side.
Nets are on the starboard side, sir.
The action.
Action, sir. 2 short blasts, alter course to the port side.
He's making way or not making way.
This is making way, sir. She is making way.
In this case, we can go to starboard now by keeping more than 150 meter on the starboard side.
Yes, correct. Red and white only on the port side. Nothing else. 3 miles off. Park.
So could you repeat the question again, please?
Red and white only. 3 miles off from you.
So we need to determine if the risk of collision exists by taking continuous bearing.
Is there, what is she doing? Is making way not stop, not at anchor? What is it exactly?
Can we answer? Sir?
Underway but stopped.
Underway but stop. Can it
Underway
be
or at anchor,
Underway or at anchor.
So it can be at
but
anchor
not
also.
making way.
Park, this vessel is stopped or at anchor. What will you do? What is required to be done? No action required. She'll come parallel to you.
Okay, sir.
Exactly, it is underway, stopped, or anchor.
When making way to the water, sidelight, sunlight. She's not showing the satellite, neither the sunlight. So she stopped definitely. She doesn't have a gear extending also. So
So
she'll come parallel
we'll,
to you.
so we'll be only saying stopped or at anchor.
Yeah.
Underway, stopped, or at anchor.
Underway but stop or at anchor.
Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, we can say 2 probabilities, no? Like side lights not in a visible range.
See, what is the, if you are seeing the red and white light, what is the range of
3 miles.
visibility of the red and white light?
3 miles visible range.
What is the range of the side light?
3 miles.
If you are seeing the green, red and white light, you should see the green and white light also.
Okay.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, what if the range length of the vessel is less than 12 meter? then the range of all round light will be 2 miles and range of side light will be 1 mile, sir. Maybe that case is
There,
possible, sir.
in that case, you can say. Mukul Sahani,
Sir, yes, sir.
green,
Sir,
white, green.
Sir, can you shift? Okay. Green, white. Oh. So this is a fishing vessel engaged in trawling.
It's not a fishing vessel, it's a trawler.
Trawler
It is
vessel,
carrying out trawling activity.
right, sir. Trawler vessel and making way through water. Length of trawler more than 50 meters, showing her starboard side.
Action.
Sir, in this action, so 2 short blast, alter course to port, pass well clear.
Now tell me, the green line is gone. As he was moving, he put off the green light. What is he doing?
She is moving and put off her green light.
Yeah.
Okay, then she has stopped making way through water. She is now underway, and I'll monitor the risk of collision. Most probably, if the speed is reduced, she'll pass parallel to me. If required, I'll give 1 short blast, alter course to starboard to keep well clear.
After some time, I see this white light, and the second of the white light which is on top has gone. What is she doing? Continue, Mukul, continue.
Yes, sir. I'm just thinking, sir. Give me some.
She has started turning.
She was going like this earlier. She stopped, and she is not
Okay,
like
I
this.
can see her stern light now and cannot see her mast light. So I am seeing her from behind. Now she is moving in same direction as I am moving, and she has started making way now.
Yeah, action.
So I'll monitor her, and if required, I'll give 1 short blast, alter course to starboard.
Port starboard only required.
Sir, my question is that, sir, as per rule number 26 of ROR, it is saying that a vessel engaged in fishing, whether underway or at anchor, shall exhibit only lights and shape prescribed in this rule. So, does this applies to the trawler also?
Yes.
They are clearly saying the vessel engaged in fishing, but we
Right.
are always using two different terms: fishing vessel and trawler.
Because the fishing vessel is fishing with lines and nets and trawls, which restrict maneuverability. A
Yes,
trawler does not restrict maneuverability.
but this applies to both.
This applies to both.
Okay.
And sir, in explanation, this is also given. Fishing vessel not under command will also exhibit the same light, not NUC light.
Fishing vessel not under command. Where have you read this?
Sir, this SK Puri book, page 80. Fishing vessel not under command will exhibit the light as prescribed in Rule 26.
I will check on that. I have not read it so far.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Kishore, what is she doing?
Sir, fishing vessel with nets extending to seen from port side with extending nets uh, extending on her behind her with the extending of 150 meters behind her.
She's 2 miles off.
Sir, I'll keep my course and speed. I will be passing clear of it.
Okay, Kishore, something for you on the board.
Okay, sir. Sir, I cannot see the top part.
Daytime.
Yes, sir. It is a fishing vessel with nets extending 150 meters or more on her behind her. So it is my responsibility to keep clear of it. I'll give 2 short blasts and alter course to port and keep well clear of it.
The answer is wrong. Can she be soft? Can she be at anchor?
Yeah, she can be. I will take a
Tell me the
series
correct
of
answer.
I'll take series of bearings and determine whether she is making way or stop. And based on that, I will take action.
You have to find out whether she stops moving and then we take an action.
Okay, sir.
Don't take an action straight away.
Sir, so we can say that if she stopped and not making way or anchor, her relative bearing will come parallel to our course on the reverse direction. This is the
Correct.
way we can determine, yes, and we can, it is blowing like that, we can just maintain our course and speed. Otherwise, we have to just see where it's our relative vectors, where it is passing by.
We should say underway, but stop and at anchor, na, sir? Or at anchor.
Or at anchor. Okay,
Sir, one doubt.
go ahead.
Sir, during daytime, if there is no outlaying gear on a fishing vessel, so there is no cone pointing apex toward, then how we will differentiate between fishing vessel and trawler during daytime by day signal only?
If she is showing the second triangle, it means that there is a gear extending.
Yes, sir.
If not,
In
it
that,
can be a fishing vessel, it can be a trawler, both. Anything can be.
okay, so in that case, during
It doesn't
daytime.
matter. It doesn't matter whether it's a fishing vessel or a trawler.
Okay, sir.
Sir, you are teaching something or you are stopping?
I'm not
Can I
stopping.
ask, can I ask you one question?
Go
After
ahead.
that, at end of the class, I will ask, sir. Never mind.
Sir, on doubt for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, responsibility in vessel says we have to take action only in case of fishing vessel, right? Not in trawling vessel.
Who says?
Power driven.
A trawler is a part of the fishing vessel.
Okay, so we'll take both action. Okay.
All rules applying to the fishing vessel apply to trawler also.
Okay, sir.
Okay, 528159. Tell me the signals carried by pilot vessel. The flag. Describe the flag. Five two eight one five nine. Are you there? Amit Shetty, can you describe the flag? Pilot flag.
Pilot flag.
Describe the flag, Amit.
Description, don't know, sir. This white and red portion are the same.
Hotel flag.
It's a hotel flag. It is a square flag divided into two parts. At the fly, we call it as the fly is red. At the post is white. Then, like you have to describe it like that. Well, how do you describe the flag? Lights carried by a pilot vessel, white over red. Okay. Amit Shetty, what do you do in this case? Vessel right of you showing the white over red light and both the side lights.
Sir, it's pilot vessel making way. We will check it's for us or for another vessel. We will treat like a normal power driven vessel. If risk of collision exists, it is not for our vessel. We'll one shot blast alter course to starboard.
Okay, tell me here, Amit, continue. White over red and a green satellite right ahead of you.
Sir, it's pilot vessel making way and it's right ahead, it's moving, so it's passing clear. We will continue monitoring.
If she, what light will she show if she's not making way through the water? She stopped.
Then she will not have side lights, sir.
Absolutely wrong. Anybody else?
Sir, same light underway or making way, like side lights and this white and red light.
Okay,
Only
now let me clear. All of you keep listen to me very carefully. Lot of people, this is a failing question. 100% failing question. As whatever is given in responsibility between yourselves, the word making way is used by only four types of vessels: fishing vessel, sailing vessel, not on a command, and restricted ability to maneuver. Only for these four vessels the word used is making way through the water. Rest all vessels is always underway.
Sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, in sailing vessel, underway is mentioned, like in the book.
The sailing vessel, the moment the sails are on, she is already underway.
Oh. So for sailing vessel, underway, making way is the same thing.
Same thing.
Oh.
So only for these four vessels the word used is making way through the water. Rest all vessels is always underway. Like your vessel, your own vessel, when suppose you're going for anchoring, you don't put off the side lights when you're stopped and going to anchor. Or you're drifting, you don't put off your side lights. You still drifting, just drifting means your engines are, you're under command and drifting only. You'll be showing the master light, satellite, light, all of them. Similarly, all vessels the same rule applies, except for the four vessels which are given in responsibility in vessels. Ram, then not under command, sailing vessel, fishing vessel. And in fishing vessel, the word trawler also is a part of the fishing vessel. Rest all vessels, the word used is underway. Now, Amit, knowing this, now tell me what will you do?
This pilot vessel underway, we seen right ahead, and we can see her green light. We will continue monitor his position as she moving or not. If she is moving, then it is passing clear, and if close quarter situation is developing, then we will give 5 shot blasts to attract her intentions.
Not required. Just give a little bit to port and keep clear. That's all. She's already right ahead. anyway, you're not wrong. Even if you give 5 shot blasts, it's okay. Five to
Well,
eight.
in this case, we can give the previous case, we can give one shot blast alter goes to star, and we can go
Starboard.
clear of them.
So far as possible, avoid cutting ahead of the vessel because she might start suddenly start. So it's better always to give a little bit port helm and clear her and pass. It's going
Again,
to
sir,
small boat. It's not a big ship.
yeah. Again, the same thing is that, sir. We will see the relative vector of this vessel passing this side or that side.
Right.
Yeah, accordingly, we'll give the helm. Okay.
Vinod, what kind of vessel is this? What is she doing?
So this is pilot vessel underway, seen from stern, sir. I will check on the radar. I will see the relative vector of that vessel, and accordingly I will take the action. If vector is moving towards port, then I will give one shot blast, alter goes to starboard. If vector is going to starboard, then I will give 2 shot blast, alter to port.
Parth, listen on your port bow. 10 degrees on your port bow, showing green, white, white.
So this is a trawling vessel making way through water seen from the stern.
Your action.
So what did you say about the bearing? Could you please repeat?
Your action. She's in collision course.
So need to take series of bearing and determine if risk of collision exists in the first place, sir.
It exists.
Because if it exists, sir, I think it's moving in the straight line almost. I'll give one shot blast, alter course to starboard, sir. Overtake her from her own starboard side.
If she's in collision course, she's coming closer to you. She's moving towards starboard. Then only she can be in collision course. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So you're better to alter course to port and pass around the stern. You're not wrong by saying that your alter course to starboard is not wrong.
But I'll have to alter more. That's correct.
Satish, vessel on your port quarter, red or green, red, and green satellite. Overtaking you.
Sir, this is a trawler making way, and seen from I'm seeing her from her starboard side. So if she is overtaking me, so as per Rule 13, it's her responsibility to keep me clear. But I'll maintain my course and speed and keep on monitoring her. If she's not taking any action, then I'll give 5 shot and rapid blast as per Rule 34D. And even if she's not taking action, in that case, I'll alter course to starboard and keep her clear.
Okay, with that, I have finished for today. Your question.
Sir, my question was that, sir, 2 questions. One is this fishing vessel, not fishing vessel, sailing vessel or a vessel less than 20 meters in length. If she is impeding the passage of a normal power-driven vessel in TSS, is it the responsibility of the power-driven vessel or the vessel less than 20 meters of sailing vessel to keep clear of the vessel power-driven?
First of all, she's not supposed to impede. All these doubts I'm going to clear when I reach that particular 5th day. Is all going to be for that.
Yes, sir. But I read something which was very impactful. In rule number 10I and 10IJ, they both are saying that if a fishing vessel shall not impede the passage of any vessel which is safely navigating in a traffic lane. Okay. And then second rule is saying the vessel less than 20 meters in length or a sailing vessel shall not impede the safe passage of the vessel which can navigate within a traffic. So the safe passage and impeding the simple passage is two different things, sir.
A safe passage in a TSS, what do you see is a passage. In a narrow channel, what do you see is a safe passage. The word safe passage is used in a narrow channel.
Sir, supposingly, if in a TSS, the CBD is coming, and right ahead you have a 20 meters and a sailing vessel, which is impeding the safe passage of a CBD, constrained by draft. So it's the duty of the sailing vessel and less than 20 meters. But whereas if it is a power-driven vessel, so it's the duty of the power-driven vessel to keep clear of them. The rule is saying that, sir.
In a TSS, no small vessels and fishing vessels are not supposed to impede the passage.
Yes, sir.
In case they come in the way, then the power-driven vessel will take the action. He can keep on blasting if they are still not moving out of the way. Reduce your speed and let them pass.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, but if the surveyor asks which is the give way and which is the stand down, then what would be the answer?
The word used is not supposed to impede the passage. What is the meaning of impeding the passage?
Sir, here two things are there, na? That is what I am saying. Impeding a normal passage, a simple passage of a power-driven vessel, and impeding the safe passage. Safe passage and normal passage are two different things. In safe passage, if sailing vessel is
a word safe passage is used in a narrow channel where he can't do anything at all.
Yes, sir, that is what
he can't go to port, she can't go to starboard, she can only stop engine. That's the only thing.
Sir, that is the thing that I'm saying. In TSS, supposingly, if we have a CBD and outside the traffic lanes, we have a very less waters, shallow waters we have. So for a CBD vessel, it will be a safe passage, na, sir? Inside the traffic lane. So for a CBD is a stand-on vessel case.
A CBD, first of all, why should you be crossing a separation scheme? And in case you see something like that, you call up the VTS and find out from them what is to be done.
Okay, sir. Okay, done.
I'll call up the VTS and ask them what is this? Why some ship is coming? If a rare ship like that is going to come, the VTS is supposed to give you ample of instructions what is to be done, how to keep clear of the ship. For example, a vessel on NUC or a vessel RAM is crossing TSS, what is to be done? Not mentioned anywhere in the rules. What is to be done?
Sir, if an NUC or a RAM crossing, sir, it is a now supposingly now they both are crossing, sir. NUC and RAM both are crossing each other in TSS.
They are crossing the TSS. The VTS is supposed to give the instruction to all vessels to keep clear, to keep a lookout and keep clear of the ship.
Yes, sir. And moreover, rule number 10, first part is specifically saying this rules is adopted by the organization but does not relieve any vessel under any other rule. Does not relieve other vessel under any other rule. If NUC and RAM are in collision course, so RAM duty to keep clear of NUC because NUC is already hampered. Whatever it is doing.
Not clarified in the rules anywhere. It's a rare thing happening. So rare thing they're not included.